Chapter 4, First Duties. Welcome back to Bounds and Shadow. I'm so happy you're here with me again. Make yourself comfortable, put on your headphones, and relax. Today begins Elara's first real day inside the estate, where rules are clear, expectations are high, and every small action is watched closely. Let's step into her first duties together. The first morning in her new home arrived sooner than Elara expected. She woke up early, before the sun had fully risen, her body still adjusted to the routine of her old life. For a moment, she lay still, listening to the deep silence around her, so different from the familiar sounds of her small home. It was peaceful, almost too quiet, and it reminded her that everything had truly changed. She rose from the soft, comfortable bed and went to the window. Pulling back the curtains, she looked out over perfectly kept gardens, green lawns, and tall trees swaying gently in the breeze. The rising sun painted the sky in soft shades of gold and pink, turning the entire estate into something that looked almost like a dream. It was beautiful, yes, but beauty did not always mean freedom. Elara took her time getting ready. She wore the same simple cream blouse and neat dark skirt she had brought with her, making sure everything was clean and tidy. It felt important to start well, to show respect and willingness from the very beginning. She wanted to prove that she was reliable, just as she had promised. At exactly 8 o'clock, she made her way down the hallway toward the study. Her footsteps sounded soft and quiet against the polished floor. As she approached the large wooden doors, she took a steadying breath, raised her hand, and knocked gently. "Come in," Kael's voice called from inside, calm, clear, and commanding. Elara pushed the door open and stepped inside. The room was warm and filled with soft morning light. Kael was already there, standing near his desk, looking over some papers. He turned as she entered, his expression serious but neutral. "Good morning, Elara," he said. "Punctual. That is a good start." "Good morning, sir," she replied politely. "I wanted to be sure I was ready." "Good. Let us begin." He gestured toward a chair opposite his desk. "Please sit. Today, I will explain exactly what your duties will involve, so there is no confusion later." Elara sat down, keeping her posture straight and attentive. She listened carefully as he spoke, his voice steady and clear. "Your main role is to assist me with daily tasks and help keep my schedule organized. You will answer calls, sort documents, arrange appointments, and make sure everything I need is ready before I ask for it. It is not difficult work, but it requires attention to detail and discretion, more than anything else." He paused, his dark eyes holding hers. "Remember, everything that happens within these walls stays here. Business discussions, personal matters, even conversations you may overhear, none of it leaves this place. If you cannot keep a secret, this arrangement will not work. Do I make myself clear?" "Perfectly clear," Elara answered firmly. "I understand the importance of discretion. You have my word." Kael gave a small nod of approval. "Very well. For today, start by organizing the files on this side of the desk. They need to be sorted by date and labeled clearly. Once that is done, you may review the schedule for the week ahead and highlight any appointments that require preparation. Marcus will bring you everything you need." He leaned back slightly, his tone becoming a little softer but still firm. "Do not be afraid to ask if you are unsure about something. It is better to ask than to make a mistake. But once you know what to do, I expect it to be done well and without delay." "I will do my best," Elara said sincerely. For the next few hours, Elara worked quietly and carefully. The work was simple enough, but it felt strange to be in such a large, quiet room, surrounded by expensive furniture and important documents. She found herself trying to move as quietly as possible, as if making too much noise would disturb the perfect stillness of the place. Every so often, she would glance up and notice Kael watching her, not in a harsh way, but with a careful, observing look, as if he was studying her every move. It made her feel slightly nervous, but also determined. She wanted to show him that she was capable, that she was worth the trust he was placing in her. Around midday, there was a light knock on the door, and Marcus entered carrying a tray with refreshments and a light meal. He placed it on a small side table with quiet efficiency. "Lunch is served," he said simply. "If you need anything else, just ring the bell on the desk." "Thank you," Elara replied. Kael set his papers aside and looked toward her. You may take a break now. Eat while it is fresh. Work continues after you have rested. Thank you, sir. As they ate in comfortable silence, Elara could not help but feel the distance between them. He was always polite, always fair, but there was a wall around him, a quiet reserve that made it impossible to guess what he was truly thinking or feeling. He was like a well-built structure, strong, impressive, but impossible to see inside. After lunch, they returned to work. As the hours passed, Elara began to feel more at ease. The routine felt familiar, and the tasks gave her something solid to focus on. By the time late afternoon arrived, she had finished everything assigned to her. All done, she said, placing the last folder neatly in its place. Everything is sorted and ready. Kael stood up and walked over to check. He looked through the files, then at the schedule she had arranged. After a moment, he looked back at her, and for the first time that day, there was a hint of something warmer in his expression. Well done. It is done correctly and neatly. You learn quickly. Relief washed over her. Thank you, sir. I am glad it meets your expectations. It does, he said. Keep this standard, and you will find your time here much easier. You are free to rest now until tomorrow morning. Dinner will be served in the dining hall at 7 o'clock. You may join us there or eat in your room, whichever you prefer. I will join you, thank you, Elara replied. It felt important to be part of the household, even if she was still finding her place. As she walked back to her quarters later, Elara felt a mix of emotions. It had been a good first day, successful, organized, and without mistakes. But as she closed the door behind her, she could not help but wonder, is this how every day will be? Quiet, ordered, and safe? But also lonely and contained. Still, she reminded herself of the reason she was here. For her mother, for their future, this was worth it. And as long as she kept her word, followed the rules, and did her work well, everything would be fine. Or so she hoped. And that brings us to the end of chapter 4. She has proven she can do the work, but winning trust is a much longer journey. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Thank you for listening. Until next time.